It's Mayjai on the mix.
Hi guys, this is your girl Mayjai. Welcome to my studio session. Yep, I'm getting better in this intro thing, yeah? Last week I was a mess, but this week I got you. Okay, so last week I talked about 4 artists in the studio. Let me just give you a recap instead of mentioning their names. With me in the studio today, I have 4 good artists. I have Frankie, I have De La Cruz, I have Victory Wise, I have Macaboy. Yes, and they recorded a song called Far Away. So in today's video, we're going to be mixing that particular song. Remember in that video, I told you I didn't want to record the verse because I wanted to do it in this video because I wanted to mix it. I wanted you to see how I mix the song. And if I document the whole recording there, that video was going to be too long and I would have to, cut out too many things and it might be boring. And I didn't want to bore you at all. So anyways, we are doing the verse here. We are doing the mixing and it's just me and you in the studio today. Come on, let's go. Okay, hi. Welcome to the studio with me. And again, the song is Far Away, right? I already mixed the chorus, but I'm going to take you through the process of mixing the song. Of course, we know the regular things we do while we mix, right? For the sake of those that do not know, I'm going to make this an entire tutorial on how to mix an Afro pop song. Okay, you can call it whatever title you want to call it, but today is just me and you in the studio mixing this jam. So I'm just going to take out all the effects I put there so that now let's listen to the vocals dry again. Let's start from the chorus. Oh no no oh.
Baby, don't go far away. Baby, don't go far away.
Okay, I'm sure you can hear a little bit of reverb on that. Okay, there's reverb on it, so because I already mixed this, I just decided to do this as a tutorial anyway. So I grouped them. They all have different voices, so I had to group them separately, and then I named them. You know, this is Frankie Dozier, Victory Wise, and then the De La Cruz. I give them different names so that okay, let me just rename them in ways that you understand. This is Frankie. This is Victory Wise. And this is De La Cruz. De La Cruz, the naughty one. Okay, that's that. So they all have different voices, like I said. Victory Wise is quite louder than Frankie's voice, so I had to reduce the Frankie's voice a bit here. I'm going to make this bigger so that you can see what I'm doing on the screen. No, not this one, not this one. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, so here is my, yes, I like to record in stereo. I know a lot of people say it's good to record in mono, but the process of recording in mono and then doubling the track, like if stereo is an option for me, I like to record in stereo. I don't know, when I mix in stereo too, so I don't know, and it's been sounding okay for me, but I know for a lot of reasons, a lot of people prefer to record in mono. So if mono works for you, beautiful. If stereo works for you, beautiful. The most important thing is getting a good mix out there. Okay, so as you can see, this is Frankie, this is Victory Wise, and this is De La Cruz. Victory Wise, as you can see, is louder than others. I had to reduce his voice. Frankie's voice is a bit soft and cool, so I had to increase his voice. And then De La Cruz, I had to reduce the bars because the bars was, the frequencies from the bars was covering the frequencies from the other artists. Anyways, the first thing I did was to adjust the volumes. There are some places that, of course, the human voice, you can't record or you can't sound on the same key. It goes down and comes up most of the time. So the first thing I did was to adjust. As you can see, I had to split them, and then I adjusted a few of the parts that were low. I increased the volume, and then I reduced the volume for the low parts and all of that. Then the next thing I did was I corrected the pitch of each and every one of them. In Cubase, of course, you can use other softwares. If you use other DAWs that does not have a pitch correction platform, you can download softwares like Melodyne. They correct the, you can, and then auto correct the pitch there, or Nectar 3. Yeah, I think yes, Nectar 3, yeah, does that too. Anyways, in Cubase, you double click on the vocals. It's going to bring out this page for you. Then you click on Vary Audio, and then pitch and WAP. You click on pitch and WAP. You click on pitch and WAP. It breaks down your vocals into segments, into notes. Then you can adjust the notes individually. For instance, let me show you an example. This is just okay. Continue. Let me just show you. Say you can adjust it anyhow you want to. You can either take the notes down or take it up. Sometimes some of the artists can sing off, and then you have to adjust it in the pitch and WAP setting. So this is me. I adjusted every one of their vocals. So I wanted D-Flex to sound like an instrument. I wanted the bass to come in like an instrument, but still, with vocals in it. So I let me mute this. I see what I turned his voice to.
Baby, don't go far away.
Yeah, so how did I do that? The same way you pitch correct. Let me open the pitch correction platform. The same way you pitch correct. After pitch correction, I had to straighten out every bit of it. For instance, if I select this, look at this icon here. Straightened out, right? That's what I did. If I take it back, continue. If I remove this, you see it goes back to the regular vocal pitch setting. But the moment I straighten everything out, it begins to sound like an instrument. It means I've pitched it to the last pitch. Like I've tuned it out to the last tune. So it begins to sound like an instrument. Let me play the second one. You can hear that. Sounds like an instrument. Okay, I think I kind of like I like the bass, I like the deep voice underneath that. So it's giving me the vibes, De La Cruz with the vibes, man. Let me play the three choruses together for you.
Baby, don't go far away. Baby, don't go far away.
So remember I said we wanted to achieve that sound gassing kind of thing in the third and the fourth chorus, right? Let's listen to what it sounds like. And don't forget that there is no auto-tune on all of this, so it's just the chorus.
Baby, don't go far away. Baby, don't go far away.
Sounds better, actually. Sounds like fire. Now let's add the instrumentals to it. Let's now make it a hit, a banger. Let's see what it sounds like. Sounds like fire already.
Baby, don't go far away. Baby, don't go far away.
Oh my God. No, that's cool. That's just lit. No, that's just lit. Tell me you didn't feel the fire I felt. Damn. Okay, that's dope. Okay. Okay, now let's go into the mixing proper. I'm just going to go into the general mixing process of how I mixed all of them. I'm not going to go into how I mixed all of them individually. I mixed the chorus separately, then I had to go into the verse. So the first thing I did was I added the auto tune. Of course, I used the popular Antares auto tune. Yeah, Evil. Yeah. And in case you don't know how to find the key of your song, download an app on your phone called Voluco. Put your instrumental on it and then try to get the key to your auto tune. I did a tutorial on how to find out the key for your auto tune. You can easily check that on my page, anyways. So the key we are using here is A major, and then I had to make it alto/tenor because the voices were, low and they are male. I like to use soprano for female voices, and I like to use alto and tenor for male. And then the next thing I did was I added the EQ. I used Neutron EQ. What this does is I use the track assistant. You see this track assistant here? It just automatically assists you in finding out the equalizer, the gates, the compressor, and then adds the double compressor and exciter and all of that. So I EQ'd it. I cut out all the low ends. I adjusted a few of the frequencies, added a little bit of high ends to it to give it to make it sound nice, and then I added a bit of saturation. Then I compressed it, compressor. Yeah, yes, the track assistant will help you do all of that, but then you have to readjust some parts that are not comfortable for you. So I compressed the vocals. I did the first compression. I reduced the volume to a particular. Of course, you know what compression does is that you don't want your voice, the songs to go beyond a particular threshold. So you compress them so that every vocal, once it gets to that particular threshold, it brings it down. Anyways, then I added another compression. When the first one reduced the volume to a particular amount, instead of increasing the volume or giving the volume, I use another compressor to actually increase or decrease some of the, after you EQ and you add a compressor, some places tend to go, Anyways, I use two compressors to mix most of the time. So yeah, and then I added an exciter, to bring out the air around the vocals to make it sound boomy, sound bright and beautiful. Yeah, that's what I did. So, and then the gate, I used the gate to take out most of the noises because we recorded with a generator anyway, with the generator on. And yes, I don't know, I didn't hear most of it, but I think I could hear some static in the vocals. Anyway, that's it. I added an equalizer, compressor, exciter, and then the gate. And then I added some delays on the vocal. I used mono delay and I didn't send it into it this time around. This is of course, it's a plugin that came with Cubase 5. It's called mono delay, and then I didn't send it into the mix. I rather used it on the mix because when I sent it into the mix, I don't know. Sometimes I like to have the delay in the mix because it gives it this vibe for me. I don't know about you, but this particular mono delay gives me this vibe. Like when I put it in the mix, not send it into the mix. And then I put it on 14. I cut out some of the high ends. I wanted the high ends to start from, and then the low ends, and I cut it out. Anyways, that's what it is, the mono delay. And then I added the chorus. I added a little bit of chorus to it because I wanted the mix to sound rich. I wanted the vocals to be, slightly doubled, but not too doubled. So I put the mix on 14 because I wanted the vocals to be fuller. Again, this is a Cubase 5 plugin. That's what I used. And then added the stereo enhancer. This is just to increase the space of the sound. Increase the space, make it sound really, really lovely. Make it sound boomy. Make it sound, crazy. Okay. And then I added the doubler. Again, you will tell me that you ask me what the difference between the doubler and the what do we have it now? The difference between the doubler and the chorus. Anyways, all of these effects that I put here are those are what I used for the chorus. The whole chorus of the song. Let's hear what it sounds like.
Load the life. Baby, don't go far away.
Wow, it sounds really lovely. Dope. Sounds really, really lovely. Although I had to insert, I had to pitch correct De La Cruz's voice a bit. I used it to make it sound deeper. Like if you use the pitch correct, it came with Cubase 5 too. And then I added more chorus because it was the instrument. I remember I converted it to an instrument. I straightened out his vocal so it sounded more like an instrument. And then I added more chorus to it and added a little bit of another EQ to it so that it sounds different from the mix. So it gives me the rich bars and then fuller bars in the song. Anyways, I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds really, really lovely. Sounds really, really nice. Okay, let's go to the verses now. That was for the chorus. All the effects I just showed you, those are for the chorus. Now let's talk about mixing the verses. What I did was I had to mix all the verses on different levels. Let's talk about mixing Victor Rice's voice. First of all, let me play his vocals and see what it sounds like. Let's remove the auto-tune and the delay that I added to it. And then, okay, let's play it.
Baby, don't go far away, far away. Don't come close to me. Don't come close to me. Yeah, I got beg, no they beg. Stop calling my phone.
Am I the only one getting Whiskey vibe from this Victor Rice's voice? No, let me go back again.
Stop calling my phone. Cause I don't need your gift, I don't need your cake.
Damn. That guy sounds like Whiskey though. No, be play. His voice is, I don't know, they have this, oh my. I'm going to add a little bit of auto-tune and mono delay to his voice now, okay? Remember, okay.
Don't go far away, far away. Don't come close to me. Don't come close to me. Yeah, I got beg, no they beg. Stop calling my phone. Stop calling my phone. Cause I don't need your gift, I don't need your cake.
He sounds like Whiskey. Anyways, I added a little bit of auto-tune and then again, I put the delay in the mix. I didn't send it into the mix. I added the delay into the mix. And of course, I grouped the vocals already. So I already added the EQ, the compressor, all of that I showed you for the group, for the chorus, I added to the verse too. So yes, I don't need to go into it. The only thing I added differently is that I added a DSR to cut out all these sounds, and then I added a saturator. I gave it a saturation. Even after adding an exciter, I still saturated the vocal so that it can, sound boomy in there. Okay, now let's listen to D-Flex. Where is D-Flex? Let's go to D-Flex.
Baby, don't go far away. Baby, don't go far away. Baby, I be searching on my days. Kelly, if you leave me, I go quench. I know how it's gonna end. I be calling on you, girl, from time to time. No go send, baby, you can be my right for time. No go for it, better you see, I don't get your time. Baby, you want to call in my face, I know they lie.
De La Cruz is just giving me the vibes, man. He's coming in hard with the vibes. No. I like his voice. I like the way it's, I like the buzz. I like the buzz, actually. I like what he did there, though, with the singing and then rapping. It gave me this foreign vibe, we had a little bit of Drake, will I call it Drake? And then we had a little bit of Lil Cash in the building. So we have Drake and Lil Cash in the building. We've had Wiz's vibe, Big Wiz. Now we've had Drake and Lil Cash in the building. Now Frankie is coming in with the R&B kind of thing, the started soul, the soft vibes, the sexy. That guy is a lover boy. I mean, the way he sings, though, you know that this one is lover boy. I don't know. So again, I added the auto-tune and then the mono delay, and of course, his voice has been pre-mixed with all the equalizers, the DSRs, the saturator, and then a little bit of chorus. I like to add chorus to all my mix, and I reduced it to 6 because I want it to sound richer and fuller. Again, D-Flex will be giving me double vibes. So
baby, don't go far away. Baby, I be searching on my days. Kelly, if you leave me, I go quench. I know how it's gonna end. I be calling on you, girl, from time to time.
Anyway, let's go to Frankie. Again, Frankie, I added auto tune and mono delay.
Don't go far away, don't leave, don't go far away. I'ma break down if you try to stay away. Tell me why you letting all these issues come my way. Cause you're the only one that I be loving day by day. Oh, girl, you know try. I don't know why you gonna make the boy cry. You be doing all these things to make the love die. Baby girl, you should know that I love you.
Wow, 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 wow. That's really cool. It's really, really cool. Again, I just added auto-tune and then I didn't send my mix this time around, my delay. I did what? I added it into the mix. Now let's listen to the last part.
Far away. I ain't gonna do far away.
Wait. Hold up a bit. Let's take out the delay and the auto-tune. Okay, so
Baby, don't go far away. I ain't gonna do far away. Lady, oh yeah, come, oh yeah, wine to the place. You know, say man, no.
damn, he don't sound like Superboy Check. No, actually, it sounds like Superboy Check. For real. Let's go back, add a little bit of auto-tune and delay to that.
Go far away. I ain't gonna do far away. Lady, oh yeah, come, oh yeah, wine to the place. You know, say man, no be fake. Girl, oh yeah, come, oh yeah, wine to the day.
He does sound like Check. He really, really sounds like Check. Oh my goodness. Oh, he does sound like Check. Okay, so of course they added a few ad libs, and that's what you heard. The ad libs brought out the songs and gave it vibe, gave it life. Although you hear more of the ad libs in Frankie's.
Baby, don't go far away. Baby, don't go far away. Don't leave.
And of course, for the reverb, I just sent reverbs to both of them. I sent of course, different levels of reverb because I wanted the chorus to sound fuller and then the verse to sound in the mix. I use the Valhalla Vintage. Yes, Valhalla Vintage. Yeah. The Valhalla Vintage verb, which is the reverb most of people use. I reduced the diffusion and then, added a little bit of pre-delay to it. Again, when mixing your song, it depends on what sounds good to you, not what other people are doing, because what works for others might not work for your song. Okay, that's how I mix this song in the studio. You were in the studio with me. Okay, let's go back. I remain your girl, Mayjai. It's been your girl, Mayjai, and thank you so much for sticking with Mayjai in the studio session. It was just me and you today in the studio, and there were no other artists, and I had fun. I had mad fun. I hope you did have fun too. The song is called Far Away and is on Audio Mark, and it's a beautiful song. Beautiful. Trust me, you're going to love it. Expect to get the love vibes. And all the artists are unique in their own ways. I'm not comparing anybody to anybody. I'm just telling you that the song is as dope as what it is. Again, this is Mayjai. And remember, I'm here for all the low-key studio owners like me. Anyways, this is it for today's session. Have a nice day.
It's Mayjai on the mix.
Wavy.